Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to just be talking to you guys about how I met my best friend on Twitter. So not many people know this story, although obviously if you follow me on Twitter and have done for a long time then you will know this story, but if you haven't then I guess you kind of would never have known. So I'm going to keep it really short and sweet, not because, you know, she doesn't deserve a massive long video, of course she does, but I guess, you know, it's just started and then it kind of progressed, and we're still best friends now. We've been best friends for 7 years in February since we first met, and then it'll be like 8 years since we've actually known each other, so yeah. So my best friend's name is Jean, and I will pop a photo of her here so you can see what she looks like. And we met on Twitter back in 2009, so 7 years ago now, 8 years ago now, which is crazy. So yeah, I met Jean on Twitter in 2009 thanks to my Twilight fandom love. My love of Twilight is what brought us together, and her love as well. So basically she had a massive Twitter account and I had a Twitter account too, and we just kind of began talking, and then we exchanged Skype email addresses. So we'd Skype because FaceTime was not a thing back then. We'd text each other when anything happened, so like all big news. And then the BAFTAs were coming up in 2010 in February as well, so we were like, this is amazing, Kristen's supposed to be going, let's go, like what if they turn up together and stuff like that. So we just decided that we would go. So before we actually met up in London, because I was living in Bristol and Jean was living up north, Midlands, but I call it north, and her mum actually FaceTimed me because she wanted to make sure that I wasn't a 50-year-old man trying to groom her daughter, which obviously is quite right, whereas for me, my parents were just a bit like, off you go, don't worry about who you meet. Well, I kind of didn't really tell them, but just kind of said, you know, we're going to the BAFTAs and we're going to the red carpet and that kind of thing, and they didn't really ask any questions. So yeah, the BAFTAs came around and I made my way down to London on a coach, which was so much fun. I actually took my friends with me, but when we got to the BAFTAs they decided that they didn't want to queue, so I was like, Gina, where are you? Texting each other like, please come and find me, like, can I join the queue with you guys? I really need a wristband and all that kind of stuff. So we spent the entire day roaming around London in the pouring rain. I'm not kidding, I will insert photos here. It was horrific. And I was in Uggs and I was freezing and I was so cold. We spent about 20 minutes in Burger King trying to dry my Uggs under the heater. But yeah, we met, we had the best time. We walked around with like these signs that said, we love Kristen and stuff, and we were taking loads of photos with like in Covent Garden and stuff like that, and it was so much fun. We literally had the best day ever, and we just got on like that, like clicked completely. Her mum let us go and we just did whatever we want, and we came back together and we went to the BAFTAs and stood on the red carpet and waited in the pouring rain. We got interviewed by MTV, which I think is on my channel somewhere, so I'd have to find it or I can insert. So as I actually edit this, I've just found a video of when we went, and like I made like a little collage type vlog thing, so I'll post that in the description below so you guys can take a look if you want. Yeah, we had the best time ever, and since then we've just kind of always been friends. Like, we've met up with other people from Twitter, Lucy and Jill, who Lucy has her own channel, so I'll pop that below. And yeah, we've just, you know, been on holiday together. More photos I imagine will be popping up here. We've gone on nights out together, we've spent birthdays together. Honestly, she is like the best person that I've ever known in my whole entire life, and I cannot believe that we met on a social media networking site. And it's so funny when people ask, and I didn't tell my parents that was actually how we met until like 3 years in, I think. And then she used to call them my stalker friends, which she obviously doesn't now. Jean is basically part of my family, which is great. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you a little overview on how I met my best friend. I'm hoping that I'm going to get her down to London so we can do like the best friend tag kind of thing. That'll be quite fun. We're going to Rome in March, so I'm sure you will see her on my vlog that I'm going to do when I go. And yeah, So really short and sweet video for you guys this week, but I just wanted to get something up for you. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. But I'll see you next week.